Hey guys, DB Rye here, and today we are here with what if Tora survived? Now, for those of you who don't know who Tora was a member of Bardocks' Planet Elite Force, to which they would go on basically extermination missions for Frieza, clearing out planets of all life and basically clear them for Frieza so Frieza could either sell them to someone else or, I don't know, turn into another Frieza base, I don't know, something, whatever it is Frieza does. And, well, this is his story. Now, as we know, in the original story, the original Bardock special, none of Bardock's Planet Elite Force survived. However, what if by some chance, Tora, Bardock's second in command, somehow pulled through? So, our story begins on a planet called Meat, and well, Bardock's crew have arrived without their leader Bardock, who was supposedly injured during a previous mission, that mission being Kanassa. And, well, things are all well and good. Tora, along with Fasha, Shugesh, and Borgos, the other members of Bardock's elite team, are making quick work of the missions, exterminating them to every last single one of them is, well, wiped out. And well, to go the spoils, they're enjoying a campfire, eating, celebrating, just like they normally do. However, now, thanks to the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot game, we actually got a little bit more of detail on what actually happened to Bardock's crew. Essentially, they were ambushed by Dodoria's men. However, this time, I'm going to have it that Tora at least has his scouter on, and he is able to detect the attack coming, and him and his fellow teammates are able to dodge it. This puts them against Dodoria's unit in a fair fight this time. And essentially, it is a pretty even fight between the units. However, Tora and the rest of Bardock's unit are able to eventually overpower and fight them off. However, it wasn't quite that easy. After all, they were handpicked by Dodoria. And, well, this means that then they would fight the big man himself. And, well, as Dodoria attacked, he was able to instantly kill Shugesh and Borgos right there on the spot, forcing Tora and Fasha to double team Dodoria. However, nothing seems to be really working against Dodoria, whether it's because Dodoria is just that much stronger than they are, or the fact that watching two of their comrades die already is having somewhat a psychological effect on the two Saiyans. You're a monster, Dodoria! Why are you doing this?
You'll pay for that, Dodoria.
My attempt at a Fasha voice. Don't make me laugh, you Saiyans. You're of the low class. And well, eventually, Dodoria decides he's done playing with them, and he takes out Fasha no problem, and is eventually able to get the best of Tora. And up until we get his whole speech about, why are you doing this? I don't understand. Fool, it's not what you've done, it's what you might do in the future. Frieza is afraid of what you might become. That no one is safe from Frieza, and supposedly Tora is taken out right there on the spot until Bardock shows up. He sees that his friends are all banged up, and pretty much things play out like it does in the original, except Dodoria's crew is dead. So it's actually a one-on-one, full-on power level fight between Dodoria and Bardock, which is there's a bit more of a fight this time than what we get in the original, just due to the fact that Bardock's crew did manage to kill off Dodoria's unit this time. But still, the result is ultimately the same way. Now, as for the speech between Bardock and Tora's dying words, those still happened, and Tora just passes out, and his pulse is gone. However, this is where things differ, because in this, it's only a temporary state. No, Dodoria didn't quite kill Tora enough, and sometime after Bardock's departure to go on and try and save the rest of Planet Vegeta, and that whole thing plays out like it does in the original, Bardock ultimately failing and Planet Vegeta ultimately being blown up, Tora does manage to awaken himself and is immediately finding his way to his space pod, and he is on his way to head back to Planet Vegeta. And on his way through, there is another Saiyan space pod flying through this section of space. That, of course, would be the space pod with little Kakarot on board. Tora does get a little bit of a glimpse of the Saiyan child through the Saiyan pod window as it flew by. Kakarot. So I've sent him away already to planet Earth. Now, hang on a minute, DB Rai. How would Tora know where Kakarot was heading? Well, now, as we know, Bardock wasn't the type of person to look in on his own child. But I do believe that Bardock's crew members would have looked in on the kid out of sheer curiosity, and, Bardock's their leader. And, so, with that, Tora would know where Kakarot is meant to be heading. You're probably wondering, did they check Kakarot's power level? Yes, of course they did. Saiyans are naturally curious like that. Power level of 1? Well, kid, if you're anything like your father, that power level of 1 is not going to make a spit of difference. You'll be strong one day. Guarantee it. You're Bardocks, kid. So, now that we've got that out of the way, let's continue with the story. So, now, Tora is a lot more concerned at this point that he's not receiving any power level readings at all from where Planet Vegeta should be. And of course, that means he's fearing the worst, that he's too late and Frieza's already gone ahead and blown up the planet, and that his best friend Bardock is also dead. I mean, planet's not there, that means Bardock failed. Logically, that means Bardock himself didn't make it. And as he arrives at the coordinates for Planet Vegeta, he is horrified to see it's no longer there, just maybe a couple of pieces of rubble, an asteroid that used to be Planet Vegeta. And he does notice a flying red rag. Yes, the very same rag that Bardock wore over his head for the final battle, soaked in Tora's blood. And he does see a piece of what he recognizes as part of Bardocks' Saiyan armor. So, yes, the worst is confirmed. Now, while every bit of his Saiyan instinct is saying, go after Frieza right now and avenge the race, Tora has a little bit more sense than that, especially how easily Dodoria whooped his butt. Yeah, he's not about to just try and challenge Frieza head to head. That would be a suicide mission. In fact, he probably should have advised Bardock to run. So, at this point, Tora is thinking, live to fight another day, but one day, the Saiyan race will be avenged. And, with the coordinates for Earth punctured into his ship, he's on his way to planet Earth with his own mission to find Kakarot. If he can't beat Frieza alone, then he will raise Bardock's son like his own and get him ready for the big showdown. And, well, I think this is actually a pretty good spot to leave it for now. So what do you guys think anyway? Do you like this part of the story? Don't forget to like and subscribe and enjoy, and please subscribe to the channel. Now, yeah, you're probably realizing and noticing that, yeah, this is pretty much a very similar start to what we did with the What If Fasha survived. What If? But I'm hoping in time, as we continue more and more with this What If, it'll evolve and change into its own story and not just be a repeat of that story. So, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time anyway. Catch you later.